So we are in Bhaja Govindam. Are you able to hear now? Yeah. So we are in Bhaja Govindam, learning the importance of scriptural studies over our material studies. And in this, there are some hard-hitting verses, Shankaracharya, which is mentioned, and we are into 21st verse.
Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadare shayanam, ika samsare bahututtar, ika samsare bahututtar. कृपया पहारे वाली उड़ावे भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम
Govindam Bhaja Mudamatte. So this is a simple verse and mostly chanted this verse. When you mention Bhaja Govindam, this will be the verse. Can anyone tell me the meaning without going into details? We have done so many times. Punarapi Jananam. Yes. Yeah. And Punarapi Jananish Jatare Shayanam. So you will come to that birth through the womb and come out. Yah samsare bahu dustare. So this samsar will again start for you. So Krupaya pare pahi murare. Mura was as Asura. Murari means who killed the Asura Mura. And that is none other than Krishna. So Krupaya pare pahi murare. So once you start doing this, what we are doing, then this is not for us, samsara. Can you read Divya? Yes, please, Dr. Divya.
Yes. It will be hard to cross this boundless ocean of samsara, cycle of repeated birth and death. Oh Murari, by your boundless mercy, please protect me from this trans-migrated problem.
Yes. And this is one thing I would like you to read if possible. Shiva Aparadha Shamapana Stotram. This is Tamil. It is there on the YouTube or everywhere. If you read it in the first stanza, mentioned that at least this Janma, which I am going to take, it is about, how a poet has thought. It is Shankaracharya is a poet now. He is going into a mind of unborn baby. He is still to be born. He is inside the womb, maybe delivered in next 1 hour. And the thought process of the child that, because I forgot what I should have done in the last Janma, I have got this Janma. Again, I am going to enter in the new world. As soon as I come out of this womb, everyone will be giving me all that hugs, caring, compassion, every comfort will be given, and I will forget you. Oh Lord, I am again in this filth of urine, feces, fluid, and please, I don't want to come again. So the first stanza somewhat sums like this, and then next stanza, and he says, at least give me the blessings, grace me that this Janma I will pray only you and get moksha. So this is one of the very nice, just related to the, by your causeless mercy, please protect me. So that is what Shiva Aparadha Shamapana Stotram. See, means what I'm telling is that we think that the birth, no, but it is already, he has taken birth, he has become old, and he has taken again Punarapi Jananam. So that's why in the in the perspective of a child which is not born, he's actually asking for Shama, mercy or forgiveness, that I have forgot you last Janma. From the womb only is asking. We all forget, no? No, I'm saying it is a poet's way. When we are born, we don't know anything about Janma, but it is just a way that again I have taken Janma. We will not think that way, right? It is such a intense feeling from that way, that perspective, nothing else. We are feeling now after 40s, at least I. So Imagine a child thinking. Anyway, this also, madam, 21st. It is 21st. Bhagavad Gita, Kinchida Dita. You don't have that? Okay, whatever.
Gita, Kinchita Gita, Ganga Jalanavatanika Pita, Bhagavad Gita, Kinchita Gita, Ganga Jalanavatanika Kanika Pita, Chakrutaviyena Mura, Samachapa, Chakrutaviyena Mura, Samachapa, Yadeta, Yamena, Chacha, Vajagovitam,
Jagovindam,
Vajagovitam,
Vajagovindam, Govindam. Fantastic. So again, even if someone in this Kali Yuga reads little bit, kinchita, very little of Bhagavad Gita, or he takes one kanika, madam. Kanika means one very small morsel of water of Ganga Jal. So he who just remembers once Murari in this Kali Yuga, definitely Yama has no business with him. So confidently Shankaracharya is telling through Bhajagovindam that at least if you can do this, remembers once Murari. Murari is Krishna. We'll see the meaning also. Madam, you can read.
From Bhagavad Gita, drink just a drop of Ganga water, worship but once Murari, the enemy of Mura, Lord Krishna, he then will have no
Confrontation. Now this meaning is not a death which we physical death. Your soul will not take rebirth. These two stanzas were about rebirth. So that death which, the Yama has no business if you're not going to take the body again. So that's what the meaning is. For the enlightened soul, there is no again rebirth, so no death. That's how we should take. Mura is a asura. Murari, who kills, that is Krishna. Just that rhyming words, Murari. Okay. Now again we are in chapter 2. I know we are going so slow, but we have finished the difficult part, and today I think your turn, Arundhati's turn, about Jayantini madam, can I request to mute? Atma Anatma Viveka. By over to you, Arundhati. I will not speak about it. Okay, I will.
Atma and Anatma. This is my understanding of what Atma is, what Anatma is. To simplify, why should we learn Gita? What is the purpose of Gita in today's life? That is, Gita will help us. We take this life as an ocean. It help us to swim through this ocean, to cross all the hindrance successfully until the moksha is attained. ஒரு சின்ன சிம்பிள் சைனீஸ் ப்ராவர்ப், ஒருத்தருக்கு மீன் பிடிக்க அதாவது ஒரு ஏழை வந்து கேட்கும் போது நம்ம டெய்லி ஃபிஷ் கிவிங் ஃபிஷ் கொடுத்தோம்னா திருப்பி திருப்பி ஹில் கம் பேக் அண்ட் ஆஸ்க் ஃபார் மோர். பட் இஃப் வி டீச் ஹிம் டு ஸ்விம், then we teach him to fish, then the problem will be solved. So that is what Gita is for us. Learning Gita will help us to swim through this ocean successfully. Okay, why do humans suffer? What needs to be done to understand life? Like, ignorance is cause of all human problems, and for this ignorance, self-knowledge is very important. And this self-knowledge can be attained only by reading Gita. And to read this Gita, our mind should be like தெளிஞ்ச நீருன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Like without the water, that is pure, crystal clear water, only then we can attain self-knowledge. This I like to give you two examples. That is how to achieve moksha. That is when you see a rose in the plant, we will be very happy to see how beautiful it is, how beautiful color, how beautifully it is blown and everything. We accept that gracefully, and even then the rose, after a few days, what will happen to the rose? It withers. That also we gracefully accept it. That is what the life is. That anything, everything comes, we should start accepting it gracefully. The one more example is the road. When you travel, there are lots of holes and lots of hindrances. What will you do? Will you go and close all the holes, or will you buy a vehicle to pass over it? We will buy a vehicle which is comfortable for us to pass over it. That's how the life has to be. And now Atma. Atma is Nitya. Atma is eternal, timeless. But Anatma, it has the arrival date and departure date. It neither exists before the arrival nor after the death date. So it is Anitya. So Atma is only eternal and it is timeless. So what happens after death? The Stula Sariram, the physical body perishes. It alone perishes. Sukshma Sariram and Karna Sariram continues as Jiva to be born again until moksha is attained. Here, I'll take the example as current. Current is an invisible energy. It helps all the gadgets, AC, fan, even this laptop, everything is everything is the electricity. So the electricity is the invisible energy here. So the Atma is the invisible energy here, and Anatma is the gadgets here, which without Atma it cannot survive. So Atma is eternal, timeless, and it's Nitya. The second slide. Atma is Satya. So Satya is nothing but natural, real existence is Satya. But whereas Atma is borrowed existence, so it's Nitya. We can take the example of clay pot. Kaliman illana khana panna mudiyadhu. So with clay we are making the pot. So the pot exists because of the clay. That's what the clay gives structure to the pot. So Atma gives structure to the Anatma. Anatma is the pot. When the pot is destroyed, only the structure is destroyed, but the clay remains the same. So Atma remains the same. So it is the natural existence. So that is the truth. Next, Atma is Sarvagata. Atma is pervading and spread throughout like space. We cannot space is one. We cannot divide space. So like that, Atma is one. And this is not different from person to person. Atma in each one of us is the same. Example, we can take the space. We build houses, we build hotels, we build hospitals, everything. But the space remains the same inside the house, inside the hospital, and even outside. So like that, Atma is Sarvagada. It is spread throughout, everywhere. Atma is everywhere. Next, Atma is Aprameya. Atma is never an object of knowledge. Therefore, you can never know Atma. Atma does exist, but we can never know Atma. Simple example is our eyes. Can we see our eyes? No. But when we see the mirror, it is only the reflection of our eyes, not our eyes. So Atma is there. It is there, but we cannot see the Atma. Atma is Akarta and Abhokta. That is, Atma does not do any action. Atma is not an object of any action. This Atma does not get involved in any action or take part in any action. For this also, I take space, because space accommodates every one of us. We sit here, we walk, we build houses, even we travel, everything. But does the space takes part in anything? Space வந்து நம்ம கூட நடக்குதா? Space வந்து நம்ம கூட உட்கார்ந்து that is what Atma is. It does not get involved in any action or take part in any action. Atma is nirvikara. Atma is free from all modification of changes. Anatma undergoes 6 types of changes. That is existence in the form of seed. Then it is birth, growing, metamorphosis or changes that happen in different age. Then decaying, old age. Then perishes, finally it dies. But Atma is free from all the above. And our body is made of 5 elements, earth, water, fire, and all the 5 elements. Even that nothing can be modified with Atma. It remains the same. Then the final conclusion. We all have to start to think that I am Atma, the imperishable, not Anatma, the perishable. And Atma is Nitya and Anatma is Anitya. That is Nitya, it is timeless. But whereas Anatma has a particular death date and everything. Next is, life is series of actions and acceptance. So gracefully accept the choiceless. But here I have to give one example. See, when we say past is also choiceless, present is also choiceless, even the future is also choiceless. When I was talking about this to my friend few months back, he gave me an example to understand what this choiceless is. Because another friend asked me, like, choice illana வாழ்க்கையில இதுதான் destiny, இதுக்குதான் destiny, then what is there in life? Why should I live my life to its full? Then she said, for example, you are destined to have a single bedroom flat in this life. But to make it beautiful, to make it happy, to decorate it beautifully is in your hands. And live that life happily is also in your hands. So choiceless, you can make it beautiful and happy by you. And one more example is, few weeks back, everybody, most of you in the room know that I had an accident with my dog. But end of the day, I felt really happy. Even though that incident was choiceless, end of the day, I felt happy because I had so much of nice people around me to take care of me. From the hospital to home, there were lots of people around me to take care of me. That I felt really grateful and happy. That is what the choice that you have to take from that day. That is what I really felt, and it meant so much for me on that day. And death is inevitable. That is a hard truth that we all have to accept. And Atma is one and the same with each one of us, and it is everywhere around us.
Well, I think
I'm speechless. Speechless.
Yeah.
So death is destiny, but life is a choice. That's what you're saying. No, I'm just telling, we can expand to death will be a destiny.
For example, one bedroom flat,
Whatever you've got. That's what. So what is your choices? You decide afterwards. Okay. So all have come with a savings account. Okay, that is prarabdha karma. Then now is the OD or current account, which is like it is a agami karmas, and there is a locker system up. So you decide what you want, how much you want to keep in this, or whether you have to forget about all this and be mukta. Choice is yours. Okay. No, I will just now, I want you to tell what is Atma then, after all this. Okay, we'll start with you. No, not like that. These points, again I will show 1 second. Okay.
So
Atma is
eternal.
No. We have to buy out one definition. At least one definition in spirituality will buy out. Atma is not a part, product, property of the body. Second, and property of the body. Then,
It has no action.
okay.
No. It will not affect by any.
Atma enlivens the body and makes it sentient. Okay, she said no. Atma is basically the clay takes the shape of the thing and it makes it feel and all. Because Atma enlivens the body and makes it sentient, means anyone can see your body. When this body perishes, the Atma continues to exist. Correct? Clay is gone, pot is gone, but clay exists. And whatever we experience, that only is affecting the body, not the Atma. Okay? Again, we'll read. It is not the part, product, or property of the body. It enlivens the body and makes it sentient. It's independent and doesn't get affected due to the experiences of the body. It continues to exist even after the body dies. Next time, again, this reversal. Because we have to do it till second chapter is over. Last time, sir very nicely summarized how this was philosophical part. That considering your own duty after philosophical part is dharmic way. 3 ways: philosophical, adhyatmic, dharmic or ethical, and laukika or worldly. So second was dharmic. So considering that it is your duty, Arjuna, you go and fight. Because you're a warrior, as a Kshatriya, the best way to do the duty is to fight with a war. And nothing else than this duty is righteous or dharmic. So you have to fight. That is where we stopped. Now, Swadharma for everyone is different. For Mrs. Shanti, Swadharma as a housewife will be different than Mrs. Aruna, who is heading some institution, or me, who is a doctor. So Swadharma is different for each and every one of us. But basically, it is divided into 2. Samanya Dharma and Vishesh Dharma. Dharma is divided into 2, or duties are divided into 2. Samanya is what? What do you think Samanya will be? Samanya means common. Yeah. Like, you see people cleaning their house or the hotel and putting kachara in front of the others. Is it Samanya? Is it common? No. Okay. So cleaning my tank and all the dirty water will be going to the neighbor's place. Is it common? But that is what is common now. But don't think it is not given the scriptures. Okay. Someone has told bad about me. I'll tell 2 bads about them to others. That is common now. But this is not what is told in the Gita or in Upanishads. That's why we are reading. First, we will do Samanya Dharma first. Everyone is, what is my duty? How will I do it? Forget about a special duty. But a normal duty, which we should have learned long back. That's why first this is said. Samanya duty is be truthful. Always speak truth. Non-violence. Okay. Sauchyam, cleanliness, praying. Elderly people, if they are, or Atiti is there, take care of them. So these are the things which has to be Samanya for everyone common. Boy, girl, man, woman, anyone. But Vishesh Dharma of a doctor is, whatever condition we have to treat and give our best. What knowledge I have, we have to give best. For a teacher, no doubt, she has to take care of all the kids as same. And if someone is weak, she has to give more attention. So same way, a mother, she will always treat 3 or 4 kids same. So Vishesha Dharma of mother is to take care, compassion. In this case of Arjuna, it is war. And a Kshatriya's Vishesh Dharma was to fight, which he forgot. So that's where we stopped last class. Today, we start with Pandurang. And his verse is 32. You can chant, ma'am, and after you, we will chant. Oh, you only will chant? No, you better chant, Shanti, you chant. Is it? I think 32.
Chaya chopapannam.
Chaya chopapannam.
Svargadvaram apavrutam.
Svargadvaram apavrutam.
Yatra chaya chopapannam.
Yatra chaya chopapannam. Svargadvaram apavrutam. सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम्
क्षत्रिया पार्थ
सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम्. Thank you. Yes.
32 and 31 both are
Okay, same one. Yeah.
same. What Krishna told Arjuna in this verse is the duty of every Kshatriya is to govern the land and fight the war.
Yes.
If the opportunity of fighting the war comes to you unexpectedly, accept it. Accepting it compared to the gates of heaven, which is open
Yes.
for the Kshatriya to be accepted. If you lose this dharmic war or die, you will go to heaven directly. The heavens door will be open.
Open. If you die.
If you die also. So you will not try to be saved. No one has the power to stop from reaching the heaven.
Yes.
When we execute or follow the dharma, it will protect us. This is what we say in the
Really appreciable because he's telling this in public for the first time.
yeah.
And I told him, you do it. Krishna is there, he will give you the power. And really, it's very well. You are talking like as if you are
Pandit.
so beautiful, political. Yeah.
It's like a Pandit.
Yes. Pandit. Okay. Very nice. Excellent. Okay. So this verse talked about heaven. So he is giving baits to Arjuna. See, if you win, you will get the kingdom. If you die, you will get hero's death and you will go to heaven. But what is hell? What are the gates to hell? Anyone knows? I will just go back. Anyone knows what are the 3 gates to hell? We should all know. Every day. Yeah. Krodha, Kama and Moha. So Krodha is anger. Greed, Kama is desires or greed, and Lobha. Moha. Not Moha. Lobha and Moha is different. Lust. Now, lust, I don't know what. But, yeah, Kama. Yeah. So, the 3 things to hell is this. And it is given in the 16th chapter. Very clearly it will come. We will do after the 16th chapter. So, remember 3 gates to hell are this. And
Somebody
Kama. Kama, Krodha, greed is Lobha. And we all know gateway to heaven is Dharma Yuddha. So if whoever fights this Dharma Yuddha, the duty of Arjuna was as a Kshatriya, Dharma Yuddha, fight it. We all are fighting our battles inwardly every day, every moment. Now Dharma Yuddha here means day-to-day life activities. And this Yuddha happens in our mind, not outside. I'll give the example after this. With whatever odds, we have to come victorious. With the help of Krishna, we should be winning the war. And that's how we should say that after fighting, we go to heaven. Why it is like this? Because you might say, I will only pray God from today. I won't do any pathology slides. I won't see my child, and I will not interact with my husband at all. Because these 3 are getting me nervous. And God is giving me a lot of pleasure. I will only pray. Morning, Appa calls, I'm praying. Night also he calls, I'm praying. Very easy, no? But that is not what you should do. Duties has to be done, and there can you find God and do in the right way. Right? Every one of us think, can I go to Himalayas? Like with her, I also felt I should also go to Himalayas and be there only. But that's not there. You are carrying whom? Yourself. And with yourself, your mind is going to go wherever you're going to go. So this I used to ask to my teacher just after starting the classes 1 year, 2 years, sir, so nicely I've understood, but when I go home, I forget. As soon as the doorbell rings, I forget everything. So shall I take sannyasa, sir? Literally, I went like that, sir. Can I take sannyasa and go? Because I understood very well. My soul I know, my atma I know, anatma. And I don't want to be in this place. I want to go to, he said, but where are you want to go? You are going to go with yourself. So do dharma yuddha, get victorious, and you will go to heaven. That is again a bait. Story of Sagar Mantana, all of us know, but I'll go in little depth. See, Sagar Mantana is nothing but what the gods, after Indra lost to Bali, and then they were worried. Now these demons will take over the entire universe and we will be in trouble. So they went and prayed Vishnu, and he said, okay, we do Sagar Mantana. And whatever it comes, we distribute. Now, in the first thing what came is hala hala vish, very, very poisonous. Yeah, it's called hala hala, or what is called in hala. Yeah, this wish, this poison, only one could take, that is Shiva. And with Shiva's grace, Nandi also took 2-3 drops. That's why Nandi is strong. And today, even today, Jallikattu, why it is a festival of strength. Same time, Maharashtra, we do Bailpola. It's a celebration of strength. So such Shiva's strength could take that poison inside. So hala hala poison. I'll tell everything. Just tell you 14 things after that comes up, surfaces up. The 14 things in that: Lakshmi Devi, then all the Apsaras, and after that, Gau, this Kamadhenu cow, the Indraprastha, this elephant, Airavat, and Uchishava, this horse which has 7 heads, which again taken by Indra. Then comes the moon, which is taken by Shiva. Then Shankha, Panchajanya Shankha, which is given to Krishna, Vishnu. And money, Kaustuba money, which is the most costliest or precious money, that gem which comes. Finally, the wish fulfilling tree. And there is Amrit. Amritam, Dhanvantri himself comes out and gives the Amrit. And that's where again the fight starts, where Mohini comes, and then the story. Now, coming to this story and significance of it in our daily life. See, we are all gods, we know. But why are we not acting or behaving like that? Because the inside mind, equally God and demons are sitting. The positive and negative are there. God is all powerful, but here with the sheer thoughts process, it becomes less powerful. The demons which we have in our mind, negative thoughts, they overpower the godly nature. Ambe Shivam, that movie, if you see, that first title song, Jnanam, what it is? Rama, and I am only the God and I am only the demon. So in this, our life also, every day we have asuras, negative thoughts, overpowering our godly nature and making it less powerful. Now what happens? We should sit in meditation. We should sit like today, Om Namah Shivaya, we did. That's why we require time with ourselves to go deeper. And we should have a place to sit, a stable place, like turtle. What turtle was taken, Vishnu's Vahana was taken, and the scriptures are like the Mandara Parvat. It is a huge scriptural thing. Mandara Parvat, which has to be churning, because we have to have some kind of support to find ourselves. So through the scriptures only you can find. And the snake, which is again your energy levels, snake can be good or bad. So that thing which is to be held and churned is a snake. Okay. This turtle is adhara. Like when you place where you can do this thoughtful process of going within. Generally, you start with a place where it is possible. Yeah, you can't do it while you're operating, or first you learn the bicycle where there is no accident is going to happen. Then once you learn the cycle, you can go anywhere and you can pass through easily. So first, to go within, you have to find a place, meditate. And these are the significance. What will happen if you start doing this? The first thing surfaces is your negative emotions. The whole life which we have gone through, from the beginning someone has hurt you, or we have hurt someone, all that thoughts process will come up. If you see ghee also, if you make, the first thing which surfaces the black, if you make ghee at home, and that has to be taken away. Same way, when you start meditation, this fight is happening, negative hala wish has to be, pray Lord Shiva, accept that, and then only the 14 gems or whatever will come. That will be the powerful thing, Amrit finally. So this significance of Sagar Mantana is nothing but in our mind, actually. We think that is a story and something happened. No, all this is within us. The wish fulfilling cow is within us. The tree also is within us. The knowledge also is within us. But now, for now, it is Mandara Parvat, the highest, tallest. How will I reach there? With God's grace. Because God only got that turtle, God only got that mountain, and he only gave the snake to Vasuki to turn it. So, coming to after that, to ma'am's Varnam. You chant. You want to chant? Madam, let madam chant. 33. No, you. No, let her chant for us, madam. Madam, let her chant for us and you explain. Okay, chant.
Chetvam imam dharmyam.
Atat chetvam imam dharmyam. Karishyati.
Chetvam imam dharmyam.
Atat chetvam imam dharmyam.
Samgramam na karishyasi.
Sangramam na karishyasi. Tata swadharmam kirtim cha. Chitva papam avapsyasi. Tata swadharmam kirtim cha. Chitva papam avapsyasi. Nice. You can just read the.
On the other hand, if you do not fight this righteous war, then you will be forsaking.
Your duty.
Forsaking.
Your duty.
Your duty and honor. You will incur sin. On the other hand, if you do not fight this righteous war, then you will be forsaking your duty and honor. You will incur sin.
Correct. So this is an attempt. So slowly we will improve on this, give some examples.
நீ வந்து உன்னுடைய டியூட்டி உன்னுடைய பெருமை எல்லாம்.
Yeah. So with an example, we'll see. We all know the battle against Ravana. This is Jatayu. And there is a place where he has fallen down after Anandpur district. Have we visited that? Le Pakshi, where the Pakshi has fallen down. There is a big place. And still there are the significance, what signifies.
Imprints of it.
Yes. There is a blood coming. All is there. So if you can go that side towards, from Bangalore, if you travel towards Anandpur, that will come. Le Pakshi. Yes. All Tamil Nadu. We can hear. Okay. Yeah. So, battle against Ravana. See, what it signifies is he was actually old. He was a vulture, I think, right? He was old vulture, but he was very powerful. He is a Surya Bhagwan's child. And there were two, Jatayu and Sampati. Okay, Sampati was, he at the end when they wanted to cross the ocean, Sampati was there. So, Jatayu older brother. He was old, but still he fought. What is important and how it related to her verse is, if you are actually not fighting against adharma, and you are part of adharma then. For example, you are seeing there's a crime happening and you are not doing anything for it. You are at least not noting down or trying to tell, or you just pass away. That means you are part of that adharma. And that is what is happening in the country, or especially in our country. We are just accepting things, bribe. We may not give bribe, but we are part of it itself is adharma. So I'm just trying to tell that if you're not drinking alcohol, and but you're being there and you're providing alcohol, is a crime, is a part of doing this. So, but Jatayu, even though he knew he cannot fight Ravana, he fought it, and such a person will never get sin because he was right. Final rites were done by none other than Bhagawan himself. So we might lose the battle against adharma, but we will not be part of any kind of sin. We will not incur sin. This is what is told to Arjuna. Okay. 34th is mine only. Madam, you. Oh, you. Okay, okay. Okay, you can. Please take over immediately. Yeah, I forgot. I gave it to you. Yeah.
Kirtim chapi bhutani.
Akirtim chapi bhutani. Katayishyanti te vayam. No, once, okay.
Sambhavitasya.
Sambhavitasya chakirtir maranadatir chayate.
People will impute permanent infamy to you. For a person who has been honored, infamy is worse than death. Now here Krishna tells Arjuna about the worldly angle. He says if you don't fight the war, people will not, even future generation, even after 2000 years, people will not know that you didn't fight the war just because of compassion. They will think you were scared and you ran away from the battlefield, and that will cause and that will cause infamy to you. That will only bring a bad name to you, to your, and since you are so powerful and you have already won so many battles, all those will be forgotten, and the point that you didn't fight this war alone will be remembered. So it will, and for people, so worldly angle, people, so many people, they even die just to protect their fame, their social status. So just keep that in mind, and so Krishna, that's how he just provokes Arjuna to fight the war.
Social status.
Yes.
Good. So yeah. So now the worldly angle starts. Before that it was ethical. No, before that philosophical, ethical, moral, and now worldly. For people who don't believe in such punya and papa, for them, because some people will say, oh, I don't believe in, you can see many of them, what punya papa are talking, what God and what fate, all this I don't believe. For such people, at least worldly angle can help. Today's generation doesn't believe in this. Many of them, especially the education is more of a Western education. They don't believe in this all punya papa karma theory. So for those people and for Arjunas all here, this theory might help. And today's virtual world, as she says, social status. If today I have to communicate with my wife, I just put a status and that will be seen first, then my call. That is a frank truth. Because people are seeing not just their uploading status, but downloading other status. In all the platforms, it is virtual, but still it is more used. If you want to convey some message, you put on status and it will be updated everywhere in the world. So as she said, at least for that sake, do the karmas. So, but we are entangled in that, and we will, I think today is 58, already 8 o'clock. We will see the next class. ओम पूर्णमदं पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति।